Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to create Asana task for new MySQL rows. So whenever a new row will be created in MySQL, a task will be created in Asana simultaneously. We can do this automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect if we create an automation and integrate both of these applications. Here our trigger will be the new row added in MySQL and our action will be to create task in Asana. Let us learn how to do that. So in this video, we will learn that how can you create a task in Asana in any project by just adding a row in your MySQL sheet. So let us quickly sign in into our account so that I will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now and then you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Asana task for new MySQL rows. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you like you can see on your screen. You will see two major modules of Pabbly Connect on which this complete workflow is going to run, trigger and action. Now before that, I would like to remind that make sure you have opened your MySQL database and also your Asana project where you want the new task to be added in separate tabs so that it is easier for you to connect your applications and also to cross-check the activities that you're going to perform. So now let us understand trigger and action. Trigger says when this happens and action says do this, which means that trigger will be the first application where the event will take place manually. That is, we are going to perform the event. For example, for this workflow, our trigger application is going to be MySQL and we are going to add the new row and its data. That is going to be the trigger event. And the action is where the application performs the assigned action automatically. In Asana, task will be created automatically. So let us choose our application as MySQL. And the event will be new row in a table. Click on connect so that every new data added over here in this specific database will be fetched to this workflow and brought over here as a response. Click on add new connection and now you will have to enter your username, password, host, database and your port over here. So I hope you all know that how to find these data. You know the username and password. Host is in your URL, database is the name of the database you're working upon, and port is like, for example, it's written over here. This is the example of how the port looks like and you have to enter the port over here. So let us enter these details. So this is my username, my password, my host, and I have entered similarly my database name and the port. Click on save and your connection will be established. Here, see, table name and unique column has already appeared over here. So let us see what is our table name. The table name I am right now working upon is called task in Asana. Okay, and these are my columns: ID, task title, description and due date that I have already created. So see over here, you have to select task in Asana and therefore the unique column will be selected by itself. See, it's selected and these are the other column names: task title, description and due date. So we need a unique column over here through which we can differentiate the identity of every new row. So maybe the task title can be common for two tasks, description can be common and date can also be common. But the ID over here, that is going to be the serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is going to be unique every time for every new task over here. So that is why we are going to take that unique ID column over here. Now, when you click on Save and Send Test Request, make sure that you have added data over here. So let us add. How to add? Go to Insert and here you will get the complete form. Fill in the details. Like now the ID number will be 2. What will be the task title? New Task Tuesday is the task title. The description is Prepare presentation for the last week's performance is my description. And what is the due date? So let us say that our due date is this. Okay, we have given a due date also. Now we have filled in the details for our next row. Click on go and then it will be added. When you go to browse, you see this is added. Come back over here, click on Save and Send Test Request and then you will see that the response will be received over here with new task Tuesday, due date and the description is also here, which means that we have successfully retrieved the data from our trigger application, that is MySQL. Make sure one thing I want to suggest, that whenever you create a table, make sure you include these underscores so that the name is very precise and that is how it will be able to detect the name of the table. Now, once this is done, we will move on to our action application, that is none other than Asana, because we have to create a task in Asana using the information that we have just received from MySQL row in the table. The event this time will be to create a task. Click on connect and similarly add new connection so that Pabbly Connect has received the information from the trigger application that has to be transferred to Asana. So let us connect our application for that purpose, and it will automatically detect the presence of your open account and it is connected on its own. Now I want that in group discussion only, my task should be added over here. So let me just go back to my workflow, and this is the name of my workspace. See, two workspaces are there in my Asana. I am working upon this one, and that is the correct one. Project ID, so you have to choose the project. It's group discussion. Task name, we will map the task name from here. So what is mapping? Mapping is actually putting the correct information at the correct place. So you're basically giving this information a pathway to reach the correct destination. So what is the task name? You will see that it will ask you to insert data from the previous step. So what was your previous step? MySQL. So this is the title of your task. Now this is not going to be static. This is mapping. So mapping makes sure that every time a new task is received over here in the response, that will be updated over here in this place. Okay, now in case of notes, I will give the description, and due add, we don't have a specific time when it is due, but we do have a specific date when it is due, which is this. You have to be sure about choosing the format. So make sure that this format matches the date format you have already added. So date, month and year. Yeah, it's correct. Now assignee. So if you want, you can assign so many people are here, any specific person. Follower and tags are something not very necessary. So you can leave it and click on save and send test request. Once you're done, see the data ID, which means this is the ID, this is the identity of your newly created task. The group project name is here. What is it type? Task is it? Title, and the description is also here, and due date is also given over here. So let us close this module and go back to Asana to check have we created a task or not. So yeah, new task Tuesday has just been created, and this is the description here, and we assign to this person, this is the due date, which means that perfectly this is possible to do automatically, that whenever you add a new row in MySQL in a specific table that you've created just for this purpose, a task will be created in Asana. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.